All right, welcome back in. Zach Gelb Show, 5:15 outside of Arm & Hammer Park, as we are the flagship station for the Trenton Thunder. You can listen to the Thunder tonight up against the Reading baseball team, the third game of this series. And last night, this man had a big night on a rehab assignment here in Double-A Trenton. That, of course, played with the Yankees last year, trying to get back up to the big league level and take over that first base position. That, of course, is Tyler Austin, who's kind enough to hop on board with us. Tyler, great to see you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the time, and how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
I'll tell you, last night, you made that center fielder work last night. Some triples. You got two of them last night. It made the center fielder, he wasn't judging the ball that great when you were hitting at him.
Yeah, I was just trying to put the ball in play, trying to hit it hard, and, good things happen.
Now, everyone, of course, that's listening right now that's a Yankee fan, they want to know how you are from a health standpoint. How are you feeling with the left ankle injury that you suffered?
I feel really good. It's been a long process down in Tampa, and I feel like we've taken all the right steps to put myself in a good position to get back on the field. So I feel great.
Now, you're a young guy. You want to be a part of this youth of the New York Yankees, and you got a little taste last year. You had that big first game, of course, back-to-back, belly-to-belly, as John Sterling would say, with the back-to-back home runs with you and Judge. And then you get hurt right before spring training really going to start in February. What happened there? I know that you were taking some batting practice and the ball just went off your left ankle, but how tough has that been for you?
Yeah, it was a tough situation, but I've been through a lot of stuff in my career, so it's just another thing that I had to overcome. It was a live BP situation a week before spring training started, and the only bad swing I took before it happened was that one. So, you take what you can get and come back and try to get better each and every day, and that's what I've done.
What are you trying to do now in this rehab process at Trenton? It's been very successful, batting over 400, but what are you really trying to emphasize as you get back into that shape to be on the big league level?
Just trying to see pitches, and put my ace swing on the ball every time I go up there, and it's worked out well so far.
You've had to overcome a lot of adversity in your life, and I don't know how many people know this, but when you were 17, you got diagnosed with testicular cancer. So when you deal with an injury, that's nothing like what you had to deal with when you were 17. Can you just reflect on that time period in your life when you were 17 and you got that diagnosis?
It's something you never want to hear. I was in the emergency room with my mother, and they told me, and I'm trying to have to comfort her. You know what I mean? So it was a very difficult time for us, but as soon as I went to the doctor the following day, it was no doubt in my mind that it wasn't going to affect me anymore. So I got extremely lucky, but I'm just happy that's all in the past.
Now, you're someone as a baseball player, a lot of kids look up to you, and unfortunately, and we have Dick Vitale on every year before his gala, and he talks about all the kids that are the real heroes that have to undergo everything right now with chemotherapy and all these treatments. So as a player, do you do any work right now to try to reach out to some kids that are in hospitals that have to deal with this?
I'm actually about to become a part of the Sean Kimberly Foundation. We've actually been in close contact over the last couple of years to try to get something rolling there, and it's getting ready to take off here in the next few months. So I'm excited about that and to move forward with that. So it's going to be a good time.
Tyler Austin with us right now on the Zach Gelb Show, Fox Sports 920 The Jersey. That first at-bat last year, you hit the home run, and then you get back in the dugout, and your teammate hits a home run as well. Reminisce about that experience, and also when you got the call that you were going up to the big league level.
I mean, to be honest, I couldn't tell you what happened that day after I hit that ball.
Emotionally blacked out?
Yeah, it was one of those things where I don't know if he remembers anything either, but the only thing I do vividly remember is I almost fell down the stairs. If you go back and watch you go back and watch the video, I almost fell down the stairs coming into the dugout. But it was a special day for myself and Judge. We both worked so hard to get up there, and to have a moment like that, that's something that you'll never forget. So it was a special time.
When did it sink in? Was there a moment when you just said, holy crap, I just did that in my first at-bat?
I mean, I think it was later on that night. I'm back at the hotel, and I turn on ESPN, and that's
the lead story.
Yeah, it was a big story on ESPN. So it was, I'd say that's about when I kind of noticed it, or I came to, I guess. So it was a special day.
Concise time, we got to see you last year, and also Aaron Judge as well. But now what Aaron Judge is doing, it's sensational. They have the Judge Chambers in Yankee Stadium. Just as someone that knows him so well, and even though you haven't been able to be a part of it right now, what has this been like to see one of your teammates and a guy that you hope to play with for many years just produce at this level?
I mean, it's outstanding. You're not going to meet a better guy in baseball than Aaron Judge, and I couldn't be happier for him. He's worked so hard and put in the time and the work to get to this position, and like I said, I couldn't be happier for him. He's such a good dude.
How about this organization right now? Because we saw Gleyber Torres here. You see what Gary Sanchez is doing in the big league level. Tons of names in AAA. Just what about this state of the organization where they're winning games right now, but they're only going to keep on getting better and better with the talent?
You know, it's exciting. There's a lot of guys in here, high A, extended even, that nobody's even got a chance to see yet. So it's an exciting time to be a New York Yankee and to know that you're going to get moved. You're going to get a chance to show what you're made of and show that you can perform at that level. So it's an exciting time for not only now, but for the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, I would say.
Wrapping up with Tyler Austin, who joins us right now on the Zach Gelb Show. So right now, the first base position, no one has really taken this thing and run away with it. I know Carter has had 2 home runs the last 2 nights. Bird struggled and then got hurt. When you get back to the big league level, what do you want to prove to the Yankees that you could be to make you be that everyday first baseman?
You know, I don't think I need to go out and prove anything. I just need to go out and play and have fun, play like I'm capable of doing, not try to do too much, and just go up and try to have consistent at-bats and put my ace swing on the ball at all times, and I think it should take care of itself.
Is there anything you do to prepare yourself mentally? Because guys can get in that situation. They could press a lot.
I mean, like I said earlier, I've been through so much in my career that it's just baseball for me now. Just go out and play and have fun and not think too much about it and go from there.
Now, this is a team that you grew up for in Atlanta, rooting for, a Yankee fan in Atlanta. When you knew that you were coming to the Yankees and then you got to play with them last year and you're trying to get back up there, does it sink in yet that that you're a part of this organization that you grew up for, rooting as a kid?
I don't think it ever will, to be honest. It's such a blessing to get to put on this uniform every day and wear that NY across your chest, and to know the history of the New York Yankees it's just an unbelievable opportunity, and I couldn't be more thankful to be a part of this great organization.
Was it tough going to school a little bit when the Yankees were beating the Braves in the World Series? Were you like a target, enemy number one?
No, nothing like that. I mean, everybody kind of understand the history of the Yankees and know that they've always been the best organization in baseball. So it was people never picked on me or anything like that.
Would you wear your Derek Jeter jersey to school?
Oh my God!
Those days?
Oh, no question.
Your favorite player, right?
My first team was the New York Yankees, or the Yankees, when I was 5 years old. So it was easy to be a Yankees fan after that.
Have you met Jeter?
Oh yeah. I was in big league camp a few years ago, his last spring training, and a couple before that, and then we happened to be at an event this past off season together. So. I'm still shocked to be around him, but it's fun.
What was your first conversation like with him?
He walked
were you nervous as could be? I'd have to imagine, right?
I to this day I don't know if I said my name when he walked up to me. He was walking down the hall, and I'm walking towards the training room, my first spring training, and the only thing he turns the corner. I'm like, God, please just don't stop me, please. Sure enough, he stopped me and.
Knew your name, and you were probably.
No, he introduced himself, and I looked at him like, man, come on, I know who you are. Like,
did you ask for his autograph?
No, I mean, I have asked for his autograph, but I didn't that day. But to this day, I honestly don't know if I told him my name when we were in that hallway when I was walking to the training room. So that was a pretty special day.
Last thing, and then we'll let you run because I know you got to run. As Tyler Austin's kind enough to join us on set. We talked a little bit about from the health standpoint. How far are you away in your mind? What's the next step in this rehab process? I'm sure to get called up to AAA. But what have the Yankees been telling you about this process?
We're just taking it day by day, seeing how it goes. We have I'm not playing tonight, so I'll play in the morning at 10:30, and
why aren't you playing tonight?
There. Huh?
Come on, I'm at the ballpark.
What's
Why
that?
aren't you playing tonight?
Why am I not playing tonight?
Yeah, I'm at the ballpark. I expect to see you play.
There's supposed to be a mixed-in off day one of these days, and this just happens to be it. Yesterday was the heaviest workload I've had so far, so that's probably why why I'm not playing today. But we'll see what happens after tomorrow and go from there.
Well, deserved off day, and we wish you the best of luck, and we hope to see you and Judge both hitting bombs at Yankee Stadium. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. There's Tyler Austin joining us on the Zach Gelb Show, Fox Sports 920 The Jersey. 5:25 is the time as we broadcast back to the Princeton Orthopedic Associates studios. What we'll do right now is we will take a break here on the Zach Gelb Show outside of Arm & Hammer Park, and we'll be back right after this with more sports talk. NFL rule changes coming up. We'll get you what's going on tonight in the MLB. All that and more on the Zach Gelb Show.